everyone, so my name is Midwife Sally. Welcome back to my channel. On this channel, it's about pregnancy, labor and delivery. As I told you, I'm going to interview nurses, midwives, doctors, and today I have celebrating midwife. She has given us a lot of content, so we want to go into her personal issues, personal life as a midwife, to know more about the profession, because there are a lot of young people out there. Maybe you have seen her page. I think, yes, I even saw that the daughter wants some, is it cousin something? Yeah, so you want to know more about her. So we are going to talk about all that. Welcome back to my channel.
Thank you.
Okay, so please, what is your full name?
I am Nanekia Efriye Ampim-Darko, known as the celebrity midwife.
Okay, yeah. That's nice. Yeah, so let's go into your family life. Yes, I know some people will say, is it necessary, is it not necessary, but let us know. Tell us something small.
Okay, I'm married and I have a beautiful daughter who is currently the brand ambassador for Cousins Baby Ghana. Yeah, wow. She won the season 3 of Cousins Baby.
Wow, project. Then you did a great job.
Yeah.
Wow, how did you win? Like, there were thousands of children.
It wasn't easy. I don't want to remember.
Wow.
It wasn't easy, but then it was just by the grace of God, because you know, a lot of people put in extra efforts, but then it was just by the grace of God and the help of my family members, the support of my friends, my church members. We sailed through.
Wow, yeah. Congrats.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's go straight into your profession as a midwife.
Okay.
When did it all begin? Like, I started as a nurse, so I went into the profession before seeing the opportunity in midwifery, or like my desire came into midwifery. I never liked it. I hated it. But what is your story?
Okay, so I would start from from my formative years. I grew up in Kumasi, and my grandmother was a midwife, or she's still alive. Wow. So she's now a retired midwife. So we had a maternity home, Yonkodo maternity home at South Intresso.
South Intresso.
Yes,
wow.
Way back in Kumasi. So I think at my early stages, around 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, my grandmother was doing deliveries. I think it was one of the biggest clinics in the area.
Wow.
Aside Intresso Hospital. So wow. Most people came to deliver there, and she was doing a great job. So at age 9, 10, I was helping her, you know, assisting her doing deliveries. I was cutting cord for her.
Hey.
She would show me, do this, do that. She started circumcision way back. So growing up, I had that interest. So I remember when I was in JSS, I was telling people when I complete JSS, I wouldn't go to SS, I would just be a nurse. Because my grandmother has a, you know,
you thought
she has a job already.
Job.
Yes. And she advised that I have to go through the process and get the certificate. So after school, I wasn't a midwife. I started as an enrolled nurse.
Oh, okay, nice.
I started as an enrolled nurse. I went to Dunkwa on Ofin Health Assistant Training School. So from there, I started working with Pentecost Hospital. And my first department that I worked with was the maternity.
Okay.
So that time I in charge, Ma Frida. I remember her so well. She's now retired, so she's no more working there. She noticed that I had passion for the job. So she started telling me, Nanekia, why don't you want to become a midwife? And I told her, even right from my early stages, I wanted to become a midwife, but I don't know why I went to do enroll nursing and I didn't even concentrate on the midwifery. So I would try and, you know, divert and do midwifery. So she encouraged me, and lo and behold, I went to Pantine to further midwifery, and now I'm practicing as a midwife.
Wow.
So the passion has been there, and my mom too is psychiatric nurse.
Hey.
She's now at she's now doing consultancy specialist at Ghana College.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
that's
our family, we are all, you know,
so
health
to
workers.
the third generation. Your
Yeah,
grandma,
so my grandmother,
your mom,
my mother, and
you.
myself, and it will end here.
Why? It's a beautiful profession, so why not?
Oh, they should venture into other things so that their family
Maybe
will
you
be
have
full of
more
other
children, like 4 or
professions.
5, and so.
Wow.
So 4 or 5, and so maybe one of them will by all means
Wow.
pick after you. You don't
Let's
think so?
let's see how it goes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So working as a midwife, how has it been? Have you enjoyed being a midwife?
Yes, at times I feel so fulfilled. At times I proudly say that I'm glad that I really went to do midwifery. At times I have those conversations with my husband that I'm really proud of myself, that because I feel I'm doing well for my clients.
Wow.
And when I see them happy with their kids, they call you, oh madam, auntie midwife, he helped me deliver this baby, madam midwife. Aside the gifts they'll be giving to you, you know that you are doing well. They appreciate you. So, and myself, I feel fulfilled.
I'm sure your grandma will be very proud of you.
Yeah.
Taking after her in the midwifery, and also, so is her clinic still functioning?
Unfortunately, it's on hold now, but then we plan to go
You have to go and then bring
start
it back.
all over. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the plan.
So somebody, recently I heard that one particular hospital, I can't mention names, but is taking over a lot of maternity homes. And the problem is that a lot of midwives, apart from we having the professional knowledge, like we are not able to, when we start our businesses as maternity homes and all that, we don't have a continuity plan or how to sustain it. So we don't have that entrepreneurship skills or those skills to even bring it to the next generation. You have had the experience. What do you think? Do you think we need some level of entrepreneurship or how to continue our businesses? Like you have started as a circumcision. In case you are not there and your children are not midwives, you should be able to continue the business, like that kind of thing. What do you think? Do you think that as midwives we are lacking in that area?
Yes, because we have skills in everything that we do. So if you want to set up a business, you have business mind or business ideas, you can go for workshops so that you know what you are about. So you just having the skills as midwife, you can open the clinic, but then if you don't have those administrative ideas or knowledge to run the hospital, you collapse it yourself. You might even tend to leave it for others to come and work and gain, and you yourself you lose. So you have to combine. You have to learn some skills for yourself, even if you have to let's say employ someone to run the administrative part so that it will sustain for you.
To run in case you are not even there. I know a doctor that I follow on Instagram. She's a lady doctor. She has sustained her business for the past 16 years, and now she doesn't even work inside the hospital, but the hospital is working effectively.
Because
yes, and from most of her conversations you see that she has received so much training outside the fact that she's a doctor, or she's a midwife, or she's a nurse. Yeah.
So we need trainings, and while you are training, so you get people on board, and don't just take anyone who has no vision. You should take someone who is also trying to go to the same, reach where you want to reach. You shouldn't just take anyone at all because you want to employ people. That's all.
Yeah, so our job is really demanding. Do you get that support, like from especially your partner?
Yes, I have a very supportive husband, Spicy Kwame. So everyone who knows me know very well that we are so glued together. As I'm coming here, you see, he followed me here.
With you. That's great.
He has to stop or cancel all his appointments and follow me here.
That's beautiful.
Yes. So he supports me when I'm doing circumcision. He has to go with me and hold the baby for me. Wow. And he has been supportive.
Wow, that's great. That's great. Then you don't have any reason not to succeed. Yes, you have no reason not to succeed.
We pray to God.
Yes, God will help you. God has already helped you, so you have to succeed at all costs. Yes. So what do you see the future of midwifery to be like?
I feel nowadays the midwives coming up, they need more training aside the book, the clinicals that they go. Because initially when people come on the ward, you see that this girl is up and doing. But now when they come, the concentration is on the phone. But you have some too that they are really committed. So I feel we should try to inculcate that spirit of passion and empathy. You know, as midwife, that is one of our qualities. And if we are not having that empathy for our clients, you wouldn't know what you are doing, and you end up, either hurting or complicating things for the client. So if you put in all our zeal, because the job that you've decided to do, mostly I tell my friends that this work is not paying. So if you are not doing what you have to do for the client to get blessings or even physical gifts, then you are not doing yourself any good. If you are paying you, that one is different. You are not being paid so well. So if you are doing something for the client, you should go in all out and do everything for the client, so that you'll be appreciated.
You mentioned this. A lot of nurses and midwives are traveling. Are you going?
Oh, Sally.
This is a difficult one.
Sally. This one, I reserve my comment.
A lot of them, you know what is happening. We are both on the field, so everybody is going.
Yes, most of our friends are running.
You don't want to talk.
Yes, I reserve this, please.
Okay, so what's your experience? What's your experience like? Have you ever saved a woman who was almost going and you were so glad?
Oh, a lot.
Just tell me one in a minute.
Okay, let me try and see if I'll just remember a recent one. Okay, so we happened to be on the ward one afternoon, a senior colleague and a junior colleague. So we were 3 midwives on the ward, and we had this client who had been on the ward for like 2-3 days. So she was in labor, but then the progress was so slow. But when we were on duty, when we assessed, we know that she was 7 cm, so we knew she would definitely deliver on our shift. And that day too, it just turned out to be very busy for us. We had like 4 or 5 deliveries on a spot, and we had to sit down to do our documentation. So as we were doing the documentation, we heard that she was screaming that the baby was coming out. So a colleague just rushed inside to take her to the labor ward. We followed, and we realized that she couldn't even access the perineal area to see if it was tears from the vaginal walls or cervical tear. The lady was just uncooperative, because when we came, she was just shouting all over. So we just had to, come together, force her. We were trying to persuade her, but she was not, trying to listen to us. And she was bleeding, so we had to do our prompt intervention, put our oxytocin on her. We even had to give transamic, but we realized it was just coming down, and she was, toning down. Then we realized the woman was becoming cold. We checked the BP was going down 85, 45, so we had to call the MO. They all came on board. We had to do all that we have to do to save the woman, and so fortunately she had donated, so she ended up being transfused and she revived. So she came back.
Wow.
I was on duty with Sister Sadia Tahiru. Shout out to her, because she really did a good job there. Wow. So with teamwork, we were able to save the woman.
Save her.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was just the routine membrane.
Okay.
So when we did the expelling, we saw that some of the clots were in, and the membrane came out, and she was free.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. This is very insightful. We learned a lot about her, the profession, whether she wants to go outside or not. She would answer it at all costs in our next video. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. My name is Midwife Sally. We are here at T Havana in Tema. You can come here for your parties, for every program that you want to. Okay, so thank you so much. Have a great day. And thank you. She's Celebrity Midwife on Instagram, and she does circumcision. Don't forget that. So if you want proper circumcision, just call her. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.